Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Penultimate Battle of AI Showdown. We have the Khuzaites. They're going to take to the field as the aggressor. Their opponent today will be Vlandia. Now, this is a very important matchup for the Khuzaites. They do need to win this battle to have a shot at second place. If Vlandia wins today, they will take second. But if the Khuzaites win, then all they need to do is win their upcoming battle with Britannia to take the second place position. Khuzaites win today will also have a heavy impact on the rest of the rankings for every other faction except for the Empire. So every faction is currently waiting on the result of this battle and for the next to determine whether or not they will place a rank higher or lower than what they're projected. So even though our tournament champion has been decided since last round, it will come down to the final battle to determine most of our placements. Vlandia brings a victory today, and they get second place. The 3rd through 6th spots will still have to be decided with the final battle. You see the Khuzaites, they're going to start with their skirmishers, their mounted archers. They're going to hit the Vlandian backline, but it does look like they are pressed against the barrier edge of the map. It is going to mess with their AI just a little, as they are going to want to keep distance away from the enemy, but the barrier is preventing them from pulling back any further. This does leave them wide open to easy access from the Vlandian sharpshooters. Now they will need to stop repositioning themselves to actually fire, but with such a short range, their accuracy is going to be very sharp. It does look like we have some Khuzait horsemen coming up. They are tasked with charging up a hill, going to severely weaken their charge potential. Both flanks of cavalry are engaging. Both sides are equipped with maces, so I do not see an edge on either. It will depend on whose numbers are superior. The Khuzaites overall, they start off with far less infantry than Vlandians, as most of their army slots are going to their cavalry. You need to do enough damage to the Vlandian pikes with their infantry and their archers, because even with their overwhelming cavalry army, these pikes will dehorse them. Vlandia has already defeated the Khuzaites before. We'll see if they are in position to do it again. Right now, Khuzaites are losing the engagement. Their balance of power are completing faster than the Vlandians. See Vlandia only at 56 losses. Khuzaites double that. The crossbows, they're in a very good position on top of this small bridge. It does look like horse archers are going to phase into them a little. We see any of tier 5s getting in with their glaives. They might be able to do some damage. Just saw one of them take an untimely demise. But if they could get these crossbowmen to stop firing and take them out early, it will put them in a better position to handle the pikes and Vlandian spears. They'll be able to safely kite them with their arrows. Pikes are going to engage the Khuzait archers. These archers are not going to last very long. Not only are they lightly armored compared to the Vlandian infantry, they're going to melt away almost instantaneously. See that wave crash into them, completely wiped out the Khuzaits. It does look like some of their cavalry, a big portion of their mounted archers are going to cross right through the pikes. Hopefully they don't take too many unnecessary losses. Vlandia overall, reinforcements coming for them. They remain well ahead, only losing 185 troops to Khuzait's 364. But they are getting almost 200 mounted archers back onto the field. These 73 horsemen over there getting ready to push forward. Khuzaits do need to be careful with getting their cavalry trapped in these formations. See their numbers shoot down dramatically. They were at 170. Now they're going all the way down to 156. They are mixed in with the crossbows. See them getting off a couple of hits as they pass by. Vlandia having the edge, they're immediately going to go on the offensive. Even though they can camp that back ridge for an easy victory, they're just going to push forward and take the battle to the Khuzaits. Vlandia is going to charge their horses. It's not going to be an effective charge. They're going to hit most of their own men, going to stop all of their momentum. But Vlandia does already have the advantage in this engagement. Vlandia proving to be a hard counter to the Khuzaits. All they need to do is outlast the ammunition of the Khuzait mounted archers, force them into the melee. Their pikes will clean up the rest. Still, Vlandia has almost 200 crossbows on the field. See, they are racking up kills. Crossbows at 84 right now. Vlandian pikemans and the Volliers, 148, 180 apiece. Absolutely devastating the Khuzait infantry. You see the cavalry coming through. Most of the time, they end up getting stopped. They're going to once again push into the archers. You may see a similar collapse to that line. There are more archers. Maybe they will be able to do some damage with point-blank hits with their bows. it does not look like that will be the case. Khuzait's overall struggling to fight back against the Vlandians. Vlandia hasn't even lost half their army so far. Khuzait's a little over half. You have 130 mounted archers on the field. 2 groups of Khuzait cavalry going to go into charge, while the infantry is slightly split up. You saw them get a couple of good clean hits off. Does look like Vlandia is going to regroup as their reinforcements crest over the hill. Khuzait's the last of their army, now on the field, severely outnumbered. Vlandia has roughly 100 troops over Khuzait's, but Khuzait's, we do see they have almost 100 Khonsguard on the field. Khonsguard, the most devastating units, or perhaps the most devastating unit in Bannerlord, is by far the best mounted archer. And when you compare them as a melee cavalry, they are within the top 2 or 3. Then as a dismounted archer, they are second to the Fions. And then as a dismounted infantry, they are also very strong. One of the most versatile units in the game. Devastating on horseback. We will see if that can make a difference. They're already going down in number. These crossbowmen, 244 on the field, they will be a significant problem. I do not see the Khuzaits coming back from this battle. Especially not with as few infantry remaining. They do need to take out those pikes. That is the only way I see the Khuzaits standing any semblance of a chance. They can overcome these crossbowmen if they get into the melee. They do need to run out of their ammunition first. 120 in a melee charge will easily wipe out these crossbowmen. But it's these pikes here. Pikes will take down 1-2 horses per man every charge. Not to count the almost 75 of Vlandia's cavalry remaining on the field. Their Khuzait infantry is breaking. 120 Vlandian pikes, sergeants on the field, in equal number to the remaining Khuzait cavalry. Even if the Khuzait cavalry all charge and focus down these infantry, they will get they will be defeated. So now we will see Vlandia. I believe they may take up a defensive position and just hold. lethal weight mixed in with their crossbows. We do have more crossbowmen coming in from over here. It does look like Vlandia did end up getting one last push of reinforcements. The remaining crossbows you see there joining their formation. 100 horse archers remain vastly outnumbered. 4-1 odds. Khuzait will unfortunately lose this battle and lose their shot at second place. Vlandia's victory here unquestionably puts them in second. So far, our known finishers of this tournament are the Empire in first. They will be our champions. The runner-up will be the Vlandians. Now, the Khuzaits do have a chance to place third. It will come down to their next battle. If they win their next battle, they will secure the third position. Otherwise, I believe they will drop down to fourth. The winner of the next battle determines third place, and then from there, every result afterwards determines the placements of the Asrai and Sturgia as well. It does look like we have both forces breaking. Battle has concluded. Vlandian army still intact. Half their army, almost half their army remains. And see that the pikemen and the Volliers, as well as sharpshooters, main contributors to Vlandia's success, able to rack up the most kills. While on the Khuzait side, their marksmen, their tier 5 archers, doing most of the heavy lifting. Darkhan, and their heavy horse archers not performing all that well. Heavy horse archers is their, I think, regular tier 5 horse archer unit. Keshig and Khansguard are the noble tier 5 and 6. So we'll go ahead and break away to our updated standings and see where everyone is at. So with Vlandia's victory today, they will be the undisputed second place finisher. We do have the Empire finishing first at 7-3. Vlandia finishing second at 6-4. All that remain are Britannia and the Khuzaits. They are sitting at 4-5 apiece. The victor of the next battle between Khuzaits and Britannia will determine third place, and the loser will then find themselves in a tie with Sturgia and Asrai. So for our finishing placements, if the Khuzaits win the next battle, they will finish third. Sturgia will finish in fourth, the Asrai in fifth, and Britannia will drop all the way down to sixth. But if Britannia wins their next battle, they will finish third instead. The Khuzaits will drop down to fourth. Sturgia will finish in fifth, and the Asrai will finish in the bottom. So the final battle will be detrimental to determine the placements of the 4 remaining factions. The Asrai and Sturgia are hoping for a Khuzait victory, as it will overall better their own positions. Britannia looking for a victory for themselves so that they do not lose their third spot and drop all the way down to 6th place. That would be a very unfortunate result for them to fall so far below after doing reasonably well the entire tournament. Now, the final results will not be the end for these factions, as they still have a village and siege portion planned out. So these factions will once again have an opportunity to redeem themselves or hold on to their championship titles as they undergo similar battle structures within village settlements, as well as defending and assaulting castle walls. That will come at a later date. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see siege and village battles in the future. As always, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you for the final battle.